Chris Eubank, Connor Benn fight is going to be announced at £160 come next week in Dubai. Right? If somebody dies in there, should this be tantamount if they're caught to be using performance-enhancing drugs? The Chris Eubank, Connor Benn fight should go ahead anywhere in the world, let alone Saudi Arabia. Hi guys, what's going on? It's Tubz here from Fighterstalktv, and it's been breaking news. I don't know if anyone else has heard it, but it's likely that the Chris Eubank, Connor Benn fight is going to be announced at £160 come next week in Dubai.
Let's get it on!
I'm interested to know what people think about this, right? Okay, you've still got, Connor Benn has got questions to be answered. He's got to have a professional hearing by the British Boxing Border Control, and he's not. He's essentially going to be fighting without licensing from the UK, which is, practically normal if you don't come from the UK. But he's not had his day in court. He's not argued his case. 270-page document.
Calm down!
I don't get it. This is going to create such controversy. Gareth Davis has gone on, spoke with IFL TV, talking about it, how every one of us are going to watch it. The fight's much bigger now because of the controversy. I want to put something out there in the ether, guys, and I want you to sort of comment and tell me what you think, because this is a show about you, right? If somebody dies in that ring, right? If somebody dies in there, should this be tantamount if they're caught to be using performance-enhancing drugs? Should this be tantamount to murder?
Well, that's tough to say, Coach.
Now, that might sound really extreme for the average folk. For those of us who don boxing gloves, right? Those of us who, even at any level, whether it be amateur, whether it be professional, whether it be just having a few scraps on a Saturday, do you know what I mean? Whatever it is, right? This is a dangerous sport. There's no two ways about it. When you've been punched in the face and you're being punched in the head, this isn't like bare knuckle boxing, right, guys? Now, bare knuckle boxing you might think is more brutal, but believe me, this breaks quicker than this. And when you've got them, it shields these. So let me put it to you another way. This fight happens. Chris Eubank gets seriously hurt. Connor Benn's caught doing drugs again. How do we all feel? How do we feel? Where does the liability of health versus wealth fall? Okay. Now, Tony Bellew has gone on record as to say if you're caught drug doping, you need to be banned for life. And I totally agree. Because this is dangerous at the best of times. And Connor, let me lay this on the line for you. I met you a couple of times. You're a great dude. Your dad's glove sat behind me on the wall here. Very nice of him to sign that for me. Listen, if you're telling me that this was an accident, have your day in court. Have your day in court. I mean, we're finding trace elements. Not finding loads of it, finding trace elements. I get that. I totally understand that. Big Baby Gerald Miller's been caught. Tyson Fury's been caught. There's a whole list of people that have been caught. But I have to agree, if you're found deliberately doping, you need to be banned for life. This thing is fucking deadly. Okay? This thing will kill people. People have died in this ring.
Seriously, it's really bad.
I see this sport as an art. It's a passion of mine since I was about 9 years old. Yeah. And one thing that sort of, of course, I'm going to watch the fight. It's got two of the, my favourite UK fighters in there. Of course, I'm going to watch the fight. Chris Eubank, you have to bear some shoulder responsibility if something goes wrong, because you're taking the fight knowing exactly what is at stake. But guys, please tell me what you think. Do you think the Chris Eubank, Connor Benn fight should go ahead anywhere in the world, let alone Saudi Arabia? And what stipulations should Chris stick to? I think you've got to have a zero tolerance drug testing on this bullshit. Because you've got one athlete here who has a shady past, okay? As much as I love the guy, he does have that shady past, and we need to sort of make sure that health v wealth is always, health is always the most important thing. Anyway, guys, hit me up in the comments. Don't forget, like and subscribe. It's Tubz here, Fighters Talk TV. Bosh!